Okay, good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning, the 10th of June, 2026. It is 68 degrees in Hampstead. I think we're going to have a cloudy day today. Hang on one sec. Let's get Rosie. Wake up, Rosie. Here we go. Come on, Rosie. Come on, Rosie.
Connected to YouTube live stream KJVAP_O2Z4.
There we go. There we go.
Connected to YouTube live stream KJVAP_O2Z4.
Rosie's good to go.
Fred Wagner 1561 says hello.
Hey.
Moxieman says I am up too.
Fred and Moxieman up early this morning. Hang on a second. Let's just get the window done here. I think it was okay. We're going to get rain later, but I think it will be long after the drive. Here we go. Seatbelts on, lights on. Let's get out there, pursue some happiness. Here we go. All right. So we've got two deliveries today. We got Lenny's and what a day. Lenny's delivery was kind of light. I guess that normally they skip Tuesdays, but we went yesterday because we missed a day earlier in the week when they didn't order. So that's probably why their order is a little bit lighter.
Moxieman says I am. Going out, Craig almost ready. Lots of rain expected on AMD off all week.
Oh, really?
At Moxieman says oh. Light delivery.
Yeah, Lenny's got a light one. Almost went right through that. Yeah, it's just a little light for Lenny's, and then What a Day's got kind of a regular delivery. So we got two to go today. I think we're getting rain later today, some thunderstorms and stuff, maybe some showers this morning, and then actually I think that's it. I think we're getting thunderstorms and stuff later over the weekend, maybe. Mostly sunny though, I think. After today. Here come commuters are behind me. Oh, this guy wants to go badly. He wants to really pass me. Yeah. Moxieman, how are you doing? Are you still around? You going out to do some work?
Moxieman says my neck keep reverting back to super stiff. I can't understand why I go to physical therapy again today. I had one.
The physical therapy, yeah. Yeah. So it goes off and on. Like sometimes it feels okay and then it stiffens up. I wonder if it's like, you think it's weather related? You know how sometimes when you've got stiffness like that, it gets worse in the rain. I mean, when it's damp out. I wonder if that's what's happening.
Moxieman says weather 100%. At
Yeah.
Moxieman says full damp rain this am.
Yeah. I think we're getting damp later on today. Sometimes you can almost predict the weather that way.
Oxyman says that's because I keep door open. I sleep RHGHT near it.
I've had my air conditioner running most of the, even in the evening, I keep it on. It doesn't run too much, but it keeps it a little less humid. But have you been able to get back out driving a little bit? Is that true? I'm hoping you don't have any restrictions and stuff on what you can do. It's hard to drive with a stiff neck, though.
Oxyman says I can't turn neck fast. Or to far.
Yeah, that's, and you really, if you're trying to drive, you notice that. Like when you turn to sit right next to your, there's a lot of traffic at this circle.
Oxyman says I have to turn the body or lol.
Yeah, that's cumbersome. And is it stiff no matter which direction? Like if you're turning to the left or to the right, is it all the same? Oh, how about up and down? I've had stiffness where, like, even if I try to look up, even tilting my head to look up.
Okay to the car. Right side no start belt, so it pulled me the other way while gripping wheel.
Oh, okay.
Oxyman says yes, so upper back too.
Yeah, you don't realize how much you use your neck until you have an issue like that. I fell asleep last night pretty early. So I got a lot of sleep last night, but I saw this morning, I saw John must have done 2 streams yesterday, like 5 hours each. Oh my goodness. more than 5 hours each. Oh, yesterday was Tuesday, so he probably broke it up when Kendra was on. Yeah, that's probably why I did 2 streams.
At Moxieman says he worked twice.
I hope he had some good orders yesterday. When I was watching him on Monday, starting out kind of slow, but that was before the evening. One thing I did notice with John, though, I saw that he'd done the 2 streams, and I popped in and looked at one for a second. And it looks like his camera, when he does the camera that's facing inside the car, it looks like it's back to where it's a mirror vision. Like, so when I was looking at the video and he was in the car last night, or I don't remember which one I was looking at. It was either last night or the daytime one. But he looked like he was on the left side. And I felt like he had adjusted that so that it was showing him on the right side. So I wonder did he do that on purpose or did something happen? I could never figure out how to make it look right. Like when I turn the camera around to look back, I don't know if they call that the front camera or the back camera. I never know which one that is. But the one that is like if you're going to do a selfie type of thing. And I can't get it. I can get it to not mirror if I'm just taking a picture with the phone, but I can't get it not to mirror in YouTube. And YouTube actually says that you can.
Moxieman says I keep seeing the 2 on other Dasher stirs. At Moxieman says streams.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I don't know. The people who are able, unless they have a camera facing them, I don't know. I'd like to be able to fix that because when I take the camera out of the van, I use that front camera, if that's what it's called.
Moxieman says I need to comment on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care so much for how it looks, but like if you have something in the background that's lettering, like, or anything, if you're trying to show something that is written, it's backwards, I got to go grocery shopping today. After I drive, I don't have to. Today, I don't have anything to do at the bakery after I finish the deliveries. So I'm going to go to get some groceries. I believe they're going to start working on this road next week. It said that they're going to have, like, they have signs up that talk about road work between 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. So I guess that means there'll be sections of the road where it's like probably down to one lane. And it really needs it in this section. The rest of the road seems to be okay, but this down here needs some help.
Janet says, good morning, everyone.
Hey, Janet. Good morning. Got an early start this morning. Everything was ready when I got up there. Actually, yesterday too. That happened yesterday. Yesterday was only Jackie. She had it all ready. So we got the normal Lenny's and What a Day delivery today. Surprised What a Day hasn't ordered any bones. Because yesterday that shelf, I think.
Janet says Jackie is super fast.
She is very fast. Efficiency is her middle name. I don't think we've gone down the highway for a week. It's been a while since we went this way.
Janet says he probably needs to be asked if he needs an order. He doesn't always think about the bones.
Oh.
Janet says, does he have any left?
Yesterday, I'll look again today, but yesterday I only saw maybe 4 or 5 of the small bags on the shelf. There were no large or medium. So yeah, I think he definitely needs it. Because they've been pretty low for a couple of days since the weekend.
Janet says, good to know. I'll be ready, B. Janet says I'm in OC for a few days and I had to bring down 12 large bags to a former customer of Lisa's.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, that's nice. Have you talked to the people that bought Lisa's bakery to see if they want to sell them? Or do you don't want to, or do you want to get caught up in that? I don't know if you want to be making that trip on a regular basis, but it seems like you do. But you go down there, I think, enough to make those kind of deliveries.
Annette says yes. I originally connected with her, but I don't think she is interested in selling them. Annette says it didn't seem like it fit the vibe of how she was setting up her place.
Oh. Well, it's kind of nice that you have customers that have been able to stay in touch even after she.
Annette says, but I told the lady who ordered the 12 bags to let all her dog friends know I'm happy to deliver. Pat Moxman says I finally put an umbrella in the car long.
For the rain, yeah. That's probably a good idea. I wonder, you could probably sell. Have you thought about selling them on the web, like selling them to people? You have to factor in the shipping cost. That could get crazy.
Annette says I thought about it, but it sounds like more work than I want to do. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I can't blame you. So Moxie, is it one of those umbrellas where you can just like hit a button and it automatically opens up? I hope so. getting in and out of a car, and clothes. The best kind of umbrellas are the ones where you hit that button and it opens it up, and when you get to your car, you can hit the button and it'll kind of close it.
And it says I'm trying to wind down my working life.
Trying to wind it here. Skies are pretty nice. Trying to maintain a part-time status. It's hard though. There's enough work to do full-time. That's the
And
funny
says
thing.
I have an umbrella in my car too, but it's not fancy. Seems like it took me years to remember to leave it in my car.
Yeah, I don't have one in my car now. I've got to take everything out of my old car. I'm going to donate my old car to charity. I decided that a couple days ago. So I got to strip everything out of it. I don't think I have an umbrella in that car. Oops. Morning, Donna. Did I buffer for a minute? I just looked up at the camera and it said you're live. Which
And it says good morning, Donna.
usually happens when it goes out. This truck in the right-hand lane is not moving.
Anna says it doesn't rain in my car.
It does. Do you have a sunroof? Because you could make it rain. If you have a sunroof in your car, you could work it out so that it would. Gas station.
Anna says no.
No sunroof? Oh, okay. Yeah, so then you're pretty safe not getting wet. As long as you leave the windows rolled up. You know, I saw that John created a short. I think there's a new short on John's channel. I didn't watch it yet, where he's talking about the gas prices. But I've noticed when John shows a gas pump in North Carolina, it has more options than we have here. Like we have regular, like some kind of medium, and then a premium. Like we have like 3 options, and then you've got diesel and all that other stuff. He has some other kind of gas that's like a lot cheaper. I don't remember what they called it. Flex or something? It has like a different name. And it's super cheap, and I don't understand what it is. I've seen it a couple of times when he's filming a gas pump. I don't know if that's like a North Carolina thing. You know, like some states, we don't. We have some regulation that prohibits us from selling. All right, here we go. We're Lenny's. Let me go get the rack. Get the rack. Oh, I don't see anybody in there. I don't see my peeps.
Come in. Come in.
I do see somebody. Is she rolling? Come here. Come on. I know she heard that. So this lady walked by the back, and I know that she was probably hear this, but she probably didn't know what she was listening to. Oh, you know what? Well, here, let me look at the sign. That sign's still out. Wow, the sign's actually a lot lower when I'm standing over here looking at it. I almost touch it. Oh, man, come on, people. All right, we may have to call them. I think it's come down to that. Darren, who would normally be parked right across there, he's not. I think he's on vacation still. So let me grab it, guys. See the line sign? Like if you walk up here, you get right up on it. Lenny. Oh. All right. Put you on the van. Stuff, man. This one's got to go. Okay. You can watch me as I beg to be let in. Yeah, let's get a phone call here. Buddies. Hey, it's Craig out front. Can you let me in?
Okay.
Thank you. Now that other lady. Now she'll send that other lady out. That was Shirley, who's retiring next week. Wednesday's her last day. See, she sends this other lady out to get me. Good morning. How are you? Thank you. Huh?
Did you get anything in yet?
No.
Oh.
No. Did I get anything in yet? Good morning. How are you? Oh, I did. I beat you here. Yeah. I'm running a little early. He's a nice guy. No rainbow cakes today. Few eclairs. One little cupcake. Look at that one little cupcake. Let's give it an extra. Okay. That's it. That's it. Who's that other guy walking around?
That's one of the ones.
Oh, it is one of the owners.
I did it love. Sherry. That's why this thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh. Hey there. How are you? Thank you. So the guy that's in there is one of the owners. I've never seen one of the owners before. He was the one that said, "Oh my God, I'll tell you when I get in there." She said, "Hey, what about your son?" But I'm not going to interfere with the contest. You know, I can't like point out that the signs. I would imagine that's probably his BMW next to us right now. I haven't seen that car here before. But anyway, yeah, so the guy that's in there, when I went back to get my rack, get the rack, and I'm rolling the rack out to come, get the trays. He said, have you delivered anything yet? I said, no. But, well, you probably heard that. But it was,
Net says you can't influence the results of the contest.
exactly. Right. So I can't tell him now that his light's out. But see, he's probably pulled up in this BMW right next to me. And so the sign would have been right in his face. I kind of figured, I've never seen them here in the morning. So I kind of figured maybe they wouldn't see it for a while. But now we know that he knows, or he should know. If he's... Anyway. But the guy that I usually see in there said he thinks maybe he's there because of Shirley. This is Shirley's. I mean, I think she's there till next Wednesday. I think she told me Tuesday or Wednesday. I have to go back and look at the tape. But she did tell me she's retiring. And I think she's been there, I think she said 30 some years, 30 something. So she's worked there a long time. I would imagine, I think she does the bagels. I think every morning it's deer. But can't imagine that other lady that's there is like going to be able to pick up and just do her stuff. I don't even know if she's going to stay there. If Shirley's not there, I don't know if that other lady's going to work there
Anna
either.
says he needs to get with the program. You are integral to their business after all.
I know. But Shirley is definitely integral. So I don't know if they've been training somebody to do Shirley's job. But I don't think he's going to be doing it. All right. Sanctuary is coming up. Here we go. It's coming up on the left. Let's see what we got.
Paula says good morning everyone.
Yeah, they're all out there. They're pretty spread out today. They're very spread out. Good morning, Hala. I think the woods back there is packed. And look, they're starting to spread out. Now they're over here too. Look, same one in the field over there. They're like right there. I don't know if you see them or not. Look, oh, he just looked up at us. This is like a whole area. It's weird to me. What are you up to, Hala? I didn't see you anywhere online yesterday. I wanted to send my sympathy. I know Monday night was probably not a good night. What did you end up doing? Did you go to a? Did you stay home or did you go to a watch party?
Says it was a good game. Hopefully we get him tonight.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a good game. I mean, not a great result, but a good game. Trees on the road. Trees down the road.
Annette says I'm so out of the basketball thing. I thought the championship was over when they lost on Monday.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it is continuing. But was Monday, like, had they been?
Says it's just nice to see the entire city together cheering for the same thing, even non-basketball fans.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It does bring everybody in to the group. Well, had they been on a winning streak? Like, had they lost zero games before that? Something like that. Oh, squirrel, squirrel. What's he doing? Oh, oh my God. He made it. What was he doing? Did you see that squirrel? I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him. So he survived, but he's not going to make it much longer because he's not bright. He's not streetwise. He, whatever he was looking at in the road, he was very intent.
Paula says it's the best of 7, so NY is still ahead 2-1.
So they can still win. So what made Monday such an important game? And I realize that might sound like a really stupid question, but I don't understand why Monday had like all that attention on it. Or was it because they had been on a winning streak?
Paula says, oh yes, they can definitely win. They are leading the series.
So that's good. So why was there so much attention on Monday? See, now I'm more curious than ever. Unless that was just because of the winning streak. And a winning streak is a big deal. I mean, but is that what it was?
Paula says because they won the last 13 games, they were home, and the president was there.
Yeah, okay. All right, so it was their winning streak, mainly. Because people were excited about it even. I heard people talking about it before I knew for sure that the president was going. And then there was the whole thing about the president being there. But that's good, so they can still win.
Leo 1973 says, good morning everyone. $1 for donuts, or is it hump day?
It can be both. It is hump day. Although for me, Wednesday is almost like Friday to me because I have Thursdays off. So it's almost like a Friday to me. And Fridays are really weird for me now because they're more like Monday, but they're still Friday. And the energy in the air is Friday-matic. But you know what I mean? Even though...
Paula says if they would have won, they would have been ahead 3 games to none, so they would have only needed 1 more win. At Paula says, good morning, Polio.
Oh, gotcha.
Polio 1973 says, hello, Hala.
So Toya, I'd say, it is hump day. Happy hump day. And I can't think of a way to use $1 for donuts. Donuts for $1. $1 for donuts. What is it? $1 for donuts. Donuts? I don't know. Don, are you still getting rain up there? Because we will be getting rain down here today, a little bit.
Toyo 1973 says, wasn't that the saying on Donut Day?
It was. It was. It was. Is it $1 for donuts? Oh.
Leo 1973 says supposed to rain the next 3 days. At Donut has no very dry, hot and humid.
Oh. think it's supposed to be partly cloudy tomorrow, and then we fall into that thunderstorm cycle for a couple of days. I like a good thunderstorm.
Anna says easier to remember if you say, I'll bet you dollars for donuts.
I'll bet you dollars for donuts. Yeah, okay. I'll bet you dollars for donuts. It keeps making me think of Dialing for Dollars. Was that a game show? Dialing for Dollars? Or was that like a phrase they used on telethons? Remember telethons? They don't really do that anymore, do they? What was his name? What was the guy? You know, the comedian. They used to have the telethon every year over a holiday weekend, like Labor Day weekend or Memorial Day. One of those weekends, he would have be on all weekend. Jerry Lewis, right? Was it Jerry Lewis? That was a thing for a long time.
Anna says Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, yeah.
At Paula says Jerry Lewis.
There we go. It's confirmed. We're all in sync. It was like the GoFundMe of the 1970s.
Paula says I remember Bowling for Dollars. That was a game show.
Oh yeah, Bowling for Dollars, yeah. Wow, I remember watching bowling sometimes on TV. How funny. What was the name of Jerry Lewis's? Like, did he have a name for that show? I know it was a telethon. He'd have a goal. Like all weekend, you'd be like watching him, you know, get closer and closer to the goal. I think he usually made the goal, right?
Anna said a talent performance.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, it was. He would have shows and stuff. I went back in the 80s sometime. They had like a telethon on the public TV station, Maryland Public Television. And their location was only like maybe 2 miles from my house. So a group of us from work one time went and sat, and it was like this panel type of thing. Like everybody, like, I don't know how many people, maybe 20 people, 25 people were probably on like 3 layers of desk. You know, like you'd have a desk and then there'd be people behind you sitting at a desk, but it was elevated. So you're like sitting on this thing and you'd just be waiting for a phone call for people to call in to donate money. I remember doing that. It was the weirdest thing. Everybody's just sitting around. You're all kind of like sitting around talking. And then when there would be a wave of calls would come in between shows.
Anna says, I think PBS does it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And like in between shows, they would come on and one of the local hosts would be standing around the bottom of this stage area about how they were asking people to call in and donate. We're all sitting there. And if somebody got like a super big donation while they were filming, while they were live, you'd have to like shout out that you got this big donation, and they would come up and talk to you. So, of course, at the time, I was relatively shy. So I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't get a big donation while we were live, because I didn't really want them to come up and talk to me live on TV. I can still remember that, like it was yesterday. But that's as close as I ever got to being Jerry Lewis. There's somebody coming up to the drive-thru, I believe. So, let's see if they see me.
Paula says, did you get any big donations?
I don't remember anything like super big. You just like randomly the phone would ring. I remember trying to figure out, like, did it rotate up and down the aisle, right? Like if the person next to you got a call, were you going to be the next call? But I don't think it didn't work that way. It was totally random who was going to get the call. And during a TV show, there weren't very many people calling at all. It was mainly just during the breaks when they'd come on and talk to the audience. And I think we got to watch there was a TV in this room we were in, and we were kind of watching the show. I don't remember what it was. I think it was some kind of nature thing or something. All right, they're not coming. They're not coming. I'm very early today. They're probably not expecting me. What day? Here we go. Here we go. Hey, it's Craig. I'm out back.
Gotcha. I'll be right there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look, they're picking up the phone now. That's a good thing. All right. Go up there. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good.
Oh, what was that guy here earlier? Boxes in there. Oh, you know what? It's a cloudy day, so I can probably put you guys on the door for a slightly different view. Here we go. What's I can do? Let me turn these lights on. See if I got a delivery of some sort. That works. Still ordered 70. No, they got 86 donuts today. What do we have here? Red raspberry almond muffins. Red raspberry almond muffins. Okay. Do raspberries come in any color other than red? I mean, you're gonna have a. Is there such thing as a blue raspberry? Maybe there is. I don't know. Donuts. Our donut tray was put together. Look. Start out a little bit differently than normal. I usually do black. There's a black raspberry? Black raspberry. Isn't that just a blackberry? Like is a black raspberry what I would call a black? Listening in on this. She's only getting a coffee. I think she needs a Danish. You know what I mean? I was trying to eavesdrop on drive-through order. All right, take these in. Going in there. Oh yeah, there's like 3. Maybe there's a medium on there, but yeah, there's very few dog bones on the shelf. Have a good one. you like pina colada. I'll be right back. It really doesn't want to come off. This magnet is very strong. That side of it right there. I told you I left it on the van the other day, right? Stayed on the attached to the outside of the van all night long. All night long. All right, both deliveries are made. We don't need gas today. So we're going to be super early. Yeah, Jennifer was thinking they could get like an extra rack for those really super busy days. But the way the back of their store is, I don't think they'd want to store anything outside back there. I was thinking about that. You know what I mean? Like people in the drive-through are riding by there. I don't think they really want to have a huge pile of stuff back there. I mean, look what happened to the gloves. Oh, look what's happening. Do you see it? There's some sprinkle on the windshield. There's a sprinkle on the windshield. Not going to use the windshield wipers yet. But it is starting to sprinkle. I think that guy wanted me to go, but I didn't go. He's probably like, do you really want to wait for me? I don't think the camera's focusing on the spots yet. I think that sprinkle was short-lived. And now we just have to see if it dries up off the windshield. You guys can even see it. Can you even see it? A little tiny. It is starting to dry up.
Paula says, good thing you finished before any rain.
I know, that's true. And I think, yeah, that little sprinkle was very short-lived, but I think it's going to, we're supposed to get showers later this morning. I think the weather made it look like 8 o'clock, like 8 or 9 o'clock. Oh, and as I said that, it's starting to sprinkle again. I'm gonna have to use the windshield wiper soon. It's not gonna be good. I'm gonna smear. Yeah, I think it started. Try it. Well, let's see what happens. This is like just enough rain. I don't think it's trying to focus on the drops yet. It's close. I think this is the part of the ride. I haven't been really happy with the quality. Like, I don't know if I've tweaked something in the Speedify application. Because it feels like it doesn't jump. We definitely don't lose the stream altogether, which used to happen. So it's great for that reason. But I'd like to figure out how to make it go back to Starlink from cellular more quickly, I guess, is what I'm thinking. Speaking of Starlink, you know, SpaceX, I knew they were coming up. They're going to go public. So you're going to be able to you're going to be able to buy stock in SpaceX. And the thing I don't get, I guess SpaceX and Tesla will be two different.
Paula says it looks fine so far. Perfect.
Oh, well, that's good. It's good to hear. But SpaceX and Tesla are both. I thought they were like the same company at this point. But I guess they're not. I thought he did so. I thought they structured it somehow earlier this year where those two are the same, but I guess they're not. I think it's Amazon that is planning to send up some satellites that will compete with Starlink at some point in time. Be interesting to see. Oh, we got to do it. We got to do it. Whoops. The way I understand it, the Starlink satellites are kind of one of the lower orbiting type satellites. Like most satellites are further out in orbit than the Starlink ones are. But I think this, whatever the service is going to
Paula
be
says,
called,
of course, Amazon seems to compete with everyone eventually.
they do. They do. I think they had a name for it too. I can't think of what the name was, but whatever this service is going to be, they're going to eventually there'll be a competition for Starlink. It's got to take some time though, because it takes a while to get enough satellites out there to basically circle the Earth. But what I was thinking was, if that happens, that may bring down the cost. You know, once you start having competition out there. But the price of it will come down considerably. And I've watched a couple of YouTube videos where people are explaining how Starlink works, like how the whole thing actually works. And all I can say is if you ever want to feel really stupid, like you can't grasp something, that would be it. I watched this thing. I think I've watched one of them a couple of times now, and it's completely over my head, literally over my head. But I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't get it. I don't understand how that stuff works. I mean, the little thing on top of this van right now is like shooting something up into this satellite, and it's got to pick it up, and it's coming back from the satellite. Blah 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 blah. All this stuff is going on like in fractions, tiny fractions of a second. It's crazy. And how do I know that whatever the satellite is sending down to try to talk to my little receiver up on top of the van, what if it misses? What if I'm driving too fast and it goes awry and shoots through the van into my head? Then what happens?
Paula says it is amazing if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. I wish I could understand exactly what's happening. That's why I think we were talking about that once before. Like, I would feel if I ever got a chance to time travel into the past, I would be no use to the people. You know what I mean? I could tell them what we could do. Say, like in the future, you're going to be able to just have a phone in your pocket.
Anna says I think the thought police are in my headphones. LOL.
Yeah, I
Paula
know.
says like the things we take almost for granted now didn't exist a few years ago.
I know. Like, it's crazy. Like Bluetooth, that's another thing. I don't get it. I don't understand that. So it cracks me up to think, all right, let's say I could go back in time. So I go back to 200 years ago, or even go back 250 years, right? Declaring independence, all that. It's very exciting. And so I'm telling somebody about the stuff we can do. Well, of course, their first question is going to be, well, how does that work? And my answer to all of those questions, anything, I'm going to say we have a phone. I'm going to say we have Starlink. I'm going to say we have TV. I'm going to say we have. My answer to all those questions is going to be, I don't know. I have no idea. That would be most of my reply. I don't know. It's kind of
Paula
hysterical.
says electricity in homes has only been around for about 120 years.
Yeah. Well, and then the amazing thing about that is that in those years, we've basically built all of this wiring all over the country. It's like just wires everywhere. I mean, really, we have what? Like, I wonder what somebody would feel like who came, because we don't even notice it. Like if you look around right now, there's all these wires all over the place. We don't even notice it anymore, but if somebody from the past came to the future, they'd be like, that's kind of weird.
Anna says, here is the question, can it all be sustained?
Yeah, true. It seems like it's barely hanging on sometimes. all the roads, power lines, water lines. That's another thing. I really don't understand how when I turn the faucet on. I mean, I get it with a well. That I could, if I was living in a house that had a well, I think I probably understand basically
Paula
how
says
that
yes
works.
because they will be used to my cordless extension cord in the future.
Your cord. I mean, we laugh, but there might be such a thing. Well, you wouldn't even need an extension cord. A cordless.
Anna says funny, but we could learn a lot from people like Ben Franklin.
True. Yeah, that's true. He understood it. It's just that there's just so much we know. It's kind of crazy.
Anna says he did not go past elementary school.
Yeah, that's true. It does seem like the public education system hasn't really kept up with, like it doesn't seem like it's getting better and better. It's kind of a shame.
Anna says well, doesn't seem like time travel is a thing.
No. Time itself is a pretty weird concept.
Anna says and also job market is changing.
Yeah, that's true. It has been though for a long. I mean, I remember before computers, like before, everybody had a computer on their desk. We had like a terminal It's connected to a mainframe. Nothing was real time. It didn't really do anything super fancy. Like, you still had to sit at your desk, and if you wanted to calculate something on an account, you still had to sit there with a calculator. It's unbelievable.
Anna says around here the push is to go to college, but we need people in the trades.
Yeah, that's very true. And I feel like a lot of the things people are learning in college are, as far as like skills to do things, are going to be, unfortunately, some of the things that can be done automatically pretty soon. I wonder if cows like the rain. I bet they do. I think if I was a cow, I would like it when it rains.
Paula says I saw a report that it's harder for high school students to get summer jobs, less jobs because of AI, and older folks working in entry-level positions.
Yeah, that's true about the entry-level jobs. A lot of those entry-level jobs are like the perfect jobs for people that want to work part-time. I mean, older people seem to be a little, well, I don't want to say more, but they are reliable, most of them.
Paula says yes, exactly.
Here we are, man. It's 39. Oh, time flies when you're doing deliveries. Yeah, see, the skies get a little darker over there. But we did make it without much rain, which is good. All right. All right, everybody. So here we are, the end of another delivery day. Thank you all for riding along. Appreciate everybody. It's fun chatting. And it's Wednesday, so I'll be off tomorrow. Won't be driving tomorrow. I know, I've said this.
Donna says thanks, Craig, for taking us along. Good chat.
Yeah, it was a good time.
At Hollis says, take care, everyone.
Try to get my flower video out there, where she's making flowers with the. I tried yesterday. I couldn't
Hollis
quite get it
says,
done.
enjoy your day off.
All right, guys. I'll see you Friday. We'll be back on Friday at 5:15. Till then, stay dry. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.